Why would anyone eat something that slowly destroys their health? Maybe they don't feel the effects yet. Maybe they think it doesn't really matter. Or maybe, like most people, they've simply been told the wrong thing. Because the truth is, a lot of what we think is healthy is actually doing harm behind the scenes. In this video on Healthy Start, I'll show you the top 10 foods silently wrecking your body and explain exactly how they do it. Let's get started with Tracker 10. It's something you probably eat every day without even thinking. Food. 10. White bread, and yes, even whole wheat. You've heard white bread is bad, but here's what most people miss. Whole wheat bread isn't much better. Sure, it has a little more fiber, a slightly lower glycemic index. But the difference? Almost nothing. White bread scores 75. Whole wheat, 74. And both send your blood sugar on a roller coaster, spiking insulin and crashing your energy. Why? Because even complex carbs like whole grains break down into simple glucose molecules fast. From the first bite, enzymes in your mouth start turning bread into sugar long before it even hits your stomach. And that little bit of fiber in wheat bread, it's not enough to slow anything down. So next time you're told to avoid white bread, put white in parentheses. Bread is the problem, not just the color. Coming up next, 2 healthy breakfast staples that hit your liver harder than you think. Food, number 9, fruit juice. It sounds healthy, right? It's fruit. It's natural. What could go wrong? A lot. Fruit juice is liquid sugar. Even without added sweeteners, it's packed with glucose and fructose, the same sugar combo found in soda. 1 glass of orange juice can hit you with 25 grams of pure sugar, most of it in the form of fructose, the kind your liver hates. Fructose doesn't go to your muscles for energy. It heads straight to your liver, where it turns to fat, clogs metabolic pathways, and leads to fatty liver disease, just like alcohol. Bottom line? Fruit juice might come in a fancy bottle, but inside, it's just soda in disguise. Food, number 8. Sugary cereal. It's marketed as part of a balanced breakfast. But what's really in that bowl? Refined grains, added sugar, chemical flavoring, and when paired with skim milk, toast, and juice, like most healthy breakfasts, you're looking at 100+ grams of carbs before 9 a.m. That's more sugar than you should have in a whole day, and it's not just about the numbers. This combo spikes your insulin, burns out your energy, and primes your body for fat storage, all before you've left the kitchen. So next time you reach for cereal, ask yourself, are you eating breakfast or dessert in a box? Food number 7, fast. Food, it's quick, cheap, and everywhere. But fast food is one of the fastest ways to wreck your health. Why? Because it's not just about the calories. It's about what's missing and what's been added. Fast food is stripped of real nutrients, digestive enzymes, healthy fats, and fiber. Instead, it's packed with cheap oils, sugar, preservatives, flavor chemicals. That combo hits your system hard, spiking blood sugar, triggering cravings, and leaving you hungrier just hours later. Meanwhile, real food keeps you full longer, supports metabolism, and fuels your body with what it actually needs. So yes, fast food may save you time today. But long-term, it's costing you your health. Food number 6, alcohol. We tell ourselves it helps us relax, that a glass of wine is good for the heart. But let's be honest, alcohol is a toxin. Yes, small amounts may ease stress. But too much? It wrecks your liver, drains your nutrients, and disrupts your brain. And here's the catch. Alcohol doesn't just take a physical toll. It hijacks your habits. It replaces food. It becomes a source of empty calories. And for many people, 1 drink becomes 5, night after night. Long term? You're looking at fatty liver, nutrient deficiency, and a body that's trying to function with its internal engine slowly falling apart. So ask yourself, is that buzz worth the burnout? Food number 5. Artificial sweeteners. No calories, no sugar, no problem, right? Wrong. Artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, and acesulfame K may not spike blood sugar, but that doesn't make them safe. These are lab-made chemicals, some in the same family as pesticides, and recent studies show they can damage your DNA, disrupt gut bacteria, trigger cravings and weight gain. They're sweet, yes, but also biologically confusing. Your brain thinks sugar is coming. Your body prepares. But when no calories arrive, the system breaks down. What's worse? You start craving even more sweetness. It's a cycle of fake energy and real harm. So don't be fooled by the sugar-free label. Sometimes 0 calories come with a heavy cost. Food number 4, deep-fried foods. It's not just the frying, it's what they're frying it in. Most deep-fried foods are cooked in highly processed seed oils like soybean, corn, or canola oil. These oils are loaded with fragile polyunsaturated fats that break down into toxic compounds when exposed to heat. And guess what? Restaurants don't toss the oil after each batch. They reuse it over and over until it becomes a chemical soup of oxidation, rancidity, and inflammation. The result? Gut damage, heart stress, and a body flooded with free radicals. So yes, that crispy golden coating might taste amazing. But behind the crunch is a toxic cocktail your cells can't handle. Food number 3, margarine. Once praised as a heart-healthy alternative to butter, margarine was one of the biggest health scams of the 20th century. It's made from cheap seed oils that are chemically altered through hydrogenation, a process that creates trans fats, the most dangerous fats known to science. Even worse, labels can still say 0 grams trans fat if the amount per serving is under 0.5 g. So you could be consuming hidden trans fats every day without even knowing it. These fats, butter, despite the fear, is natural and stable. Margarine? It's a chemical spread born in a factory. So skip the fake. Your heart deserves the real thing. Food number 2, energy drinks. They promise energy, focus, performance. But what they really deliver is a crash waiting to happen. Most energy drinks are loaded with caffeine, sugar, and artificial sweeteners, a combo that stimulates your nervous system and borrows energy you don't actually have. Think of them like credit cards for your body. They give you a boost now. But you pay it back with fatigue, anxiety, poor sleep, and burnout. Even worse, they can raise blood pressure, trigger heart palpitations, and wreck your adrenal health over time. Real energy doesn't come from a can. It comes from sleep, nutrition, and balance. So if you're reaching for another energy drink, ask yourself, are you fueling your body or just draining it faster? Food number 1, sugary drinks. Soda, it's everywhere. It's cheap. It's addictive. And it's the number 1 source of added sugar in the modern diet. Soda hits your body with a double punch. Glucose spikes your blood sugar. Fructose goes straight to your liver, turning into fat, just like alcohol. 1 soda a day? That's all it takes to trigger fatty liver insulin resistance type 2 diabetes and a lifetime of metabolic damage. Worse yet, soda doesn't satisfy. It gives you no fiber, no nutrition, no fullness, so you keep drinking and drinking and drinking. It's liquid addiction, marketed as refreshment. So if there's one thing to cut today, start with soda. Your liver, your waistline, and your future will thank you. And here's the scary part. Most of the foods on this list aren't rare. They're in your pantry, your fridge, your breakfast. They're marketed as normal, even healthy, but just because it's common doesn't mean it's safe. So now that you know what's really hiding in your everyday meals, let's talk about what you can do next to protect your health, starting today. The truth is, you don't have to eat perfectly, but you do need to know which foods are quietly tearing down your health. From bread that spikes your blood sugar, to drinks that overload your liver, to chemicals disguised as zero-calorie solutions. These everyday choices add up, meal after meal, day after day. But the good news? You're not powerless. Every time you skip the soda, choose real food, or avoid ultra-processed junk, you're giving your body the chance to heal. You're taking control. So start small. Start today. Start with one food, because protecting your health doesn't require perfection, just direction. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button so more people can see it. Subscribe to Healthy Start for honest, science-based health insights. And share this video with someone you care about, because real health starts with real awareness.